Do you know what today is? It's White History Wednesday. Hey! Hello, how y'all doing today? It's your girl Maisha Lee, and for those of you who are new here, this is White History Wednesday, and I created this specifically for the people who said, why do black people need a whole month? And for that, we give you 52 days. You ready to hear it? Here it go. There should be no complaints because 52 days is quite a long time. Anywho, did you know that the very jeans that you wear were invented by enslaved people? In 1873, the use of denim and indigo dyeing came from enslaved people. It was called Negro cloth. And now Beyonce out here, come here, pretty little thing. Yeah. White History Wednesday. Okay, did y'all know the New Orleans Saints logo, the fleur de lis? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it was used to brand runaway slaves as punishment. So once you ran away and they found you, they would brand you with the New Orleans Saints logo. White History Wednesday. In 1944, a group of 6 Caucasian men took the life of Reverend Isaac Simmons in Mississippi. He was a black minister and farmer. They did this to take over his land after he talked to a lawyer to will his land to his family. So what they did was they tried to intimidate him. He was like, no, I'm not going for it. He went to go talk to a lawyer like, hey, if something happens to me, I want to make sure my family gets this land. So what they then proceeded to do was they caught his son on the out, like they put something on the outside of, like right there on the border of the land, and had his son come pick it up. They beat his son to a pulp and told you like, hey, your daddy think he's smart. He ain't smarter than us. And then they came the next day, got the dad. The dad was never seen again, and they scared the family. They brought the body back and told the family like, hey, if y'all don't leave, y'all next. And the family, they buried the father and they left the land, giving them people their land. White History Wednesday, because that's technically was theft. They shouldn't have been able to, they stole somebody's land. Anywho, in 2005, a cancer researcher by the name of Keith Chin discovered, okay, that Europeans and all other races are mutations. They're genetic mutations derived from black people. White History Wednesday. They don't want y'all to know that. They don't want y'all to know that y'all just us without the melanin. Okay. Now, the last thing that I want to talk to y'all about, because this has been something that's been reoccurring in my comments for the past however long, because people love to say, black on black crime and black violence, and black people have the highest rate of violence, right? So I just want to go over a few things that people refuse to talk about, or maybe y'all forgot. But Smittler was Caucasian. Whether y'all want to say he was German, whatever he was still Caucasian. Okay. But in 1863, there was a New York City draft riot. There was an 1864 Fort Pillow Massacre, 1864 Sand Creek Massacre, 1866 Memphis Massacre, 1866 there was something going on in New Orleans where they took a lot of lives, 1898 the Wilmington Coup and massacre. In 1906, there was an Atlanta race riot. 1908, Springfield race riot. 1917, East St. Louis. 1921, Tulsa massacre. 1923, Rosewood and Harlem. Harlem had some massacres go on in 1935, 1943, and 1964. In 1965, y'all remember the Watts riot? Do y'all remember why it started though? That's important. There were riots in Detroit in 1962, and I said second, 7. In 1992, there were the LA riots. Do y'all remember why that started? Because they love to publicize and say it was, oh, the black people are going crazy. Do y'all remember why those things started? Anyway, fast forward to more modern day. Okay. Dylan Roof, he took the lives of a few people. I want to say it was 9 people in the church. And because he was Caucasian, they took him to get a burger afterwards. White History Wednesday. And then we had the January 6th riot where there was a crowd of Caucasian people running them up, being gangsters and thugs, yet y'all president pardoned them. And now he's speaking on giving them reparations because they are heroes. White History Wednesday. Okay, y'all have a great day.